Right. I've done a little bit more decorating. We've got some doors on both sides now, a couple of extra windows, and our tank, which seems to be thriving. Yeah, they're definitely more fish in there than I put in. And I see a ghost. Oh. Well, no matter. Today we begin a new excursion. This place is starting to feel a lot more like home, but there is one important piece of machinery that's missing here, and that's a fabricator. I believe we need silver for that, so with no further delay, and only one place we know of where silver exists, let us go deeper into the mouth of the active volcano. Is it weird that I'm getting a little jaded to this? Maybe I just got used to the rumbling, but I don't know. At least it's warm in here. I remember back home it took me forever to get comfortable enough with the cold temperatures of a pool, let alone an entire ocean. I get the feeling winter's gonna be really hard here. Ugh! Just so long as those fiery rocks don't hurt me, I really don't need my face melting off right now. I don't want to wind up like Carl. Though he did turn into one hell of a navigator. Silver, silver, gold. Yeah! Man, we're gonna get there in no time at this rate. I'm shocked how much there is around here. This borders on absurd. I've heard of mines on the planet Earth less successful than this. I mean, granted I'm the only one here, but this is ridiculous. I'm not complaining, mind you.
Hey, guess what? You're gonna die in like 30 seconds.
I should get some air, thank you. I've got to make it back to my home planet, Earth. If I can make it there, then I'd be living like a king for the rest of my life with all the resources I've gathered.
Welcome aboard, Clapton. Captain.
Let's take a breather before we go back in. You know, depending on how deep that place is, I might have to do multiple trips and gather some and build a second miniature base down there, just to survive longer. Okay, I'm going back in. Computer, can you tell me what you've learned from your analysis of this location yet?
This appears to be a large underwater thermal vent. It's also very big, very loud, and very hot.
Okay, well, at least that confirms the fact that this isn't some kind of lair, and that's not a fire-breathing beast down there.
I wouldn't rule out the possibility, but probably not, honestly.
Oh my god, that is an actual cave. Whoa! Holy crap! Computer, you can't play music through the headset, can you? No, probably not. I feel like listening to Highway to Hell right now. I don't exactly know why. Well, it's good to know we can still find our original resources, too, that we found back at home. And I have to admit, there being no hostile creatures down here is actually a pretty good, almost kind of relaxing thing. Whoa, this is a cave system. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, I have to head back up to the surface. I can only do this in so many turns. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this area should work. I could build a little capsule or coffin or whatever, and then use it to duck in while I'm exploring this hell pit. I'd be tempted to connect it to the surface, but I don't think I could run some pipes or some tunnels up there without them being burned by this volcano. I mean, titanium is flammable, right? That's why the pod was on fire at the beginning? Holy crap, this goes on pretty deep. Yeah, there's more life down here, too. There's no way I can do this all in one go. I'm gonna have to leave and come back with some better supplies. Ugh. See? All better. Now then, it's time to do what I came here to do. I'm going to build the most useful thing I have ever had in my life. There we go. Blam! Nice. It looks like a laptop. You know, it's a shame I lost my laptop during this whole thing. It had a whole bunch of games and drawing software and other things. Actually, maybe I shouldn't give up hope. everything else on the ship was waterproof, and unless it was completely destroyed, I think I should be able to find it somewhere around the crash site. I mean, heck, with a scanner, if I could just scan the hard drive, it doesn't matter how waterlogged it is, I could probably recover the data. Okay, is this the other thing I wanted to do? There it is, a beacon! Something like that should make it a lot easier for me to find my base and get back to my base from now on. No matter where I go, I'll always know where to find it. See, usually, I've had to make note that the base is usually opposite of the ship, which is over there, so if I go this way, I should reach it. But after this next excursion, that shouldn't even be an issue anymore. Ooh, a mermaid friend. Hello there. You're still as gassy as ever. Oh my word! That's not supposed to be there, is it? Okay, that's why the mermaid's freaking out. Okay, buddy, I know you can handle this. I'm just gonna go this way, but you've totally got this. Go defense! I'm gonna go.
Hey, about that 30-second warning, well, now it's down
I've
to...
climbed out of a volcano with that much time. I think I'll be okay. Thank you. Shabam!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you! Oh, I think I have to set this down in the water. I'll do that in just a second. First, let's build the best thing that I can. The fabricator! Pow! And with this device, we are set for life. Yeah! Oh, this base just became permanent. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Granted, it means that I won't be on the surface anymore in that pod. I'll be living underneath the water, just like a fish. But hey, maybe that's the first step in becoming a mermaid. Hey computer, how's your weather analysis going, by the way?
It looks like today will be 98% chance of water, with a 3% chance of water storms.
I think you might actually be looking at the geographical survey.
By God, you're right.
I'm a little Anyway, a beacon! We're gonna name this... Station 1 Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix should be a good name for my new home. Because, well, I've risen from the ashes of my own crash and have started life anew. And also because I'm right next to a big giant pit of fire. Alright, everything appears to be in order. Yeah, that should do it. Now just to go into the volcano and build a little air pocket so I won't die quite as quickly. This is either the best or the worst idea I have ever had. And deeper and deeper. Nice. And we are going to build right here. I'm going to try to build this with as few parts as possible to give us as much space as we can. There we go. That's part 1. Okay, part 2 is energy. And I don't think I have to build this onto the structure. Okay, yeah, there's still sunlight in here. I can make this work. Yeah, that's really weird, but it works for me. I guess now we just use energy beams.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so... this is definitely makeshift, but... I don't have enough glass. I wanted to build a window. Well, it's definitely makeshift, but at the very least we now have a reasonable place. It's very loud in here, mind you, but I think that's okay. Let's build a brief storage unit right down here. There we are. Again, not too perfect, but we'll make do with what we've got. And this will give us a brief little shelter that we can play around with while we're hiding deep underneath. I'm gonna have to come back with some glass later, but thankfully quartz is very easy to find. So, let's go in a bit deeper. I have to admit, this is a little spooky. I mean, I can imagine a lot of people considering underwater caves their worst kind of personal hell. Caves back on Earth are really scary, but underwater on an alien planet, I have no idea what I'm up against. Then again, even on Earth there are people who would go diving into underwater caves. I think they're called cenotes or something. I don't know anything about this, other than that they are very dangerous places and lots of people die in them. So, this should be good, right?